What up, man? What up? What up? Hey, we back. Riding with your boy, RM. Yo, y'all riding with me, man. Ride with me. I'm finna get to y'all real. Like only I could do. Get in here, man. Ride with me, man. RMJR. So, we're finna talk about this, man. Do y'all feel like, if you get in them comments and let me know, man, do y'all feel like that the world is turned into GTA, Grand Theft Auto? Everything seems like a game, man, and ain't no coming back. The way these folks living, the politicians, everything seems like a game, man. It seems like an episode or a segment of GTA. What do you mean? You got youngsters out here playing with their life, moving in a way that feel like, man, I can come back, I can gain another life. Nah, it's over with. Yeah, hey, man, y'all share this, man. What up, Patrick? Man, it feel like an episode of Grand Theft Auto where these folks around here playing. Well, ain't no coming back from the graveyard. I never forget this, man. I was working at a group home, and I was transporting some of my residents, and they were like, "Hey, bro, hit him." I was like, "Hit him? Yeah, you get so many points if you hit him." I said, "Bro, this ain't no game. You gonna tell me to hit somebody? This ain't no video game. It's real life." So after that, I started noticing that these folks act like they think they in a simulated world. They think this is Grand Theft Auto. No, you'll get your cap peeled back out here. Even look at the election, man. Look at our state of politics in this country. These folks running around here like this is the Simpsons or something. Like, man, y'all gotta wake up and pay attention to what's going on, man. Every action sparks a reaction. Let me say that again. Every action sparks a reaction. So what do I mean by that? When I do A, B happens. When somebody do A, B happens in their life. So it's just like, man, it's always, what's up, Chevy? It's always been that way, man. And we can't be around here playing like this ain't the move. This ain't no game. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. When somebody kill you in life, you ain't coming back. Yeah. Look at the Trump situation. I spoke about this to Patrick and Pooney Mooney. Hey, man. So check this out. I'm gonna show y'all the turn of events. It got me thinking about all this. The man who is likely to become president just became a convicted felon. Then allegedly he was shot. Then the person he was running against, they said he's so old that he dropped out of the race for somebody who was running up under him, who we haven't heard from in 4 years. What's the last impactful statement that Kamala Harris has made? Y'all tell me. I pay attention. I don't fool with the politics, but I pay attention. Y'all ride with RMJR. Man, this is not a game, man. This is real life. So listen, youngsters out there, you can't shoot nobody and think, or you can't be into it with nobody and think that you gonna be able to move the way you normally move. I know dudes who, okay, they know, oh, I got an op over here. Oh, I'm so tough, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. What? Come on, man, this real life. If you do something to somebody, the natural survival mode, if somebody think you trying to hurt them, they're gonna harm you. That's just survival. That's just how that goes. So one of the best things is not to get involved. This is not Grand Theft Auto, man. This is not GTA. Y'all share this, man. I'm giving y'all some real real deal spill. Share this. This is not Grand Theft Auto. No. If you hurt somebody, like I got people who got killed, I ain't gonna never see them again. I know some young dudes, matter of fact, I ain't gonna name the group home I was working in, but I'm gonna give y'all some scenarios. It was a dude who was in the group home. He was tough as nails. Didn't think nobody could touch him. Guess what happened to him? He is dead. Graveyard dead. He was a smart dude, but he didn't think life was real. He thought this was a game, man. And what people got to understand, ain't nobody playing with you when they think you trying to hurt them. Oh, no, they ain't playing with you. And another thing, why do people want to protect they quote-unquote op? That means you're in opposition to somebody. And for one, I'm going to tell y'all this. The men got to step up and be men so we can get rid of the oppositions, the ops, and we can have conflict resolution. Once conflict resolution comes in place, you understand that your biggest op is you. Let me say that again. When conflict resolution comes into place, you understand that your biggest op is yourself. You're your own worst enemy. Prove me wrong. Because didn't nobody tell you to become part of what you became. Didn't nobody tell you to do whatever you did. Or if somebody did, you didn't have to follow through with it. You didn't have to follow through with it. I'm just getting it to y'all real, man. I'm just getting it to you real. What's up, Mike? What's up, Chris Breezy? Hey, because at the end of the day, what up, I see you. At the end of the day, man, life is not GTA. And I ain't talking about get to the area. Life is not Grand Theft Auto. You can do anything on a simulated game. When you cut the game off, you still live. When somebody cut the game off in your life, when somebody cut this life off, you can't, it's over. There's no more you can't come back and stimulate it again and rewrite your wrongs. No, it's over. This is not Grand Theft Auto. This is real life. You can't run around playing with folks thinking this is a game. Yeah, you riding with RMJR, and I'm letting y'all know, life is not Grand Theft Auto. You can't be tough Tony and then think ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Man, listen, the realest dudes, sometimes it takes people to go to the penitentiary to recognize who they should have been all along in the first place. I'm gonna say that again. It takes people to go to the penitentiary to recognize who they should have been all along because they were mesmerized and blinded by the streets. It takes you to do 15 to 20 years to recognize, dang, that ain't who I am. I've been tricked the whole time. So let me tell y'all this, man, for those who want to hear. Get in tune with yourself so you can know, hey, this is what type of time I'm on. This is what type of time I'm on. I can be myself and I don't have to impress nobody else. What up, Mark? I see you. Southpaw in the building. You don't have to impress nobody else. In Grand Theft Auto, you get rewards and all this. So I'm going to tell y'all something. If being the man cause you to go to where I'm from, I'm going to put this out there. And if you disagree, put it in the comments. To really be the man in Chattanooga, Tennessee, the man, according to the streets, you have to die or get killed. That's when you become the man. I'm cool on both of them. I know I got to die, but I don't want to be the man like that. So I'm cool on that. I'm all the way cool on that. So with that being said, man, this ain't no game. What's the reward in being the man when you can't You're not here to enjoy it. The Bible say, what does it gain a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? And in losing your soul, you also lose your life. Think about it. In losing your soul, you also lose your life. So I challenge all men to challenge boys to become men. Hey, man, this ain't GTA. This ain't Grand Theft Auto, man. This real life. When you get up, you got to make a way for your family. For real. This ain't nothing to play with. This is not a stimulated game. You can't hit stimulation. You got to live this thing. For real. So, I'm just saying, man, y'all share this. Give your young people some game. What up, Tay? I'm going to tell you, how many people y'all know? Put it in the comments if you know somebody who was trying to live like they was on Grand Theft Auto and they not here no more. I know plenty. I will not call their name out of respect for their family, but I know plenty. I know plenty young men and young ladies who was trying to live like they was on a video game. Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Some of the finest young people in this city and in the world has lost their life because they was trying to move like they was on a video game. Nah, man. Nah. Now, this ain't no game, man. This real life. You check in. You can't sub back in the game when when the Most High call your number. It's over with. When he pull you out the game of life, as some would call it, ain't no coming back in the game. It's over. While you in the game, while you have breath in your body, think. It's not illegal yet. They gonna make it to the point where thinking is illegal. Just like some people believe, okay, we got a situation that happened in Illinois. Young lady called the police. She called the police because it was a quote-unquote prowler around her house. She called the police, they come in. The police, according to what I read, noticed that she had a pot on the stove. So the police told her about the pot. So she go get the pot to cut the pot off, and then she gets shot. This is not a game. This is not a game, man. That young lady's family will never see her no more. Not living, not moving, not breathing. So understand this, man. Every action brings forth a reaction. And your actions, with your actions, you can't control the reaction of somebody else. If I say something in regard to an individual, I can't control how they feel about it. I can't control what their actions gonna be about what I said or what I do to them. See, that's the thing. Understand that some things ain't even worth getting involved in. I was having a conversation today with a smart individual. Not gonna call his name, because we got something brewing. What up, Gino? We got something brewing. But at the same time, you look at it like this. He said, hey, man, we lost in the sauce. That's what he told me. He said, man, my father couldn't be who I needed him to be in my life because he was helping create the monster that I was finna become. And I was like, dang, that's powerful. So with that being said, don't create a monster by trying to live through your child. And then when the child becomes a full adult and you no longer have control of what you birthed and created by them watching and studying you. If you a game member and producing the game, pushing the game line in your child, that's what's gonna be, man. That's what's gonna be. Whatever you mold your children in, you are creating the monster that they will become. Like I said, I was having conversation with a smart individual today. I ain't gonna call his name. Like I said, we got something brewing. Shout out to the king. He in the building. I ain't gonna tell you who he is, but I see him. So with that being said, whatever you create, whatever you instill in your child, that's who they gonna become. Then when it become too much for you, or you lose them to the streets, either by way of death or prison, you gotta understand that you gotta take some accountability for that. And you are responsible for them not knowing where they are at in their mental health because of the circumstances you put them in. Because at first, the first thing you got to do is understand yourself. Understand yourself and your unresolved issues. Because once you understand yourself and your unresolved issues, you can actually teach your child, hey, look, this is what I dealt with. You have my DNA in you, so it's more than likely you gonna deal with it too. But you don't know yourself enough to know, well, dang, when I produced my child, I was at this point in my life, and that part of my DNA, my full DNA of who I was at that time is in that child. This is a spiritual thing, man. Spiritual. And I don't want to hear nobody say, well, didn't nobody tell me. Ain't no excuse. I'm telling you right now, know yourself. You don't got to listen. See, this is the beautiful part about all this. You ain't got to listen to what I'm saying. But after you get out from doing 5 to 10 to 15, or you lose 3 or 4 or 5 loved ones because they didn't understand that this is not a video game, this is not Grand Theft Auto, then you will be like, dang, RMJR was telling the truth the whole time. Man, listen, I'm going to read the book and gain the information to pass it along for somebody else. Whether you pick it up, that's on you. But you can't say, well, I ain't know how to read, I read it for you. Well, I ain't know what was going on, I figured it out for you, and I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, life is not a video game. You can't harm somebody. You can't be, see, listen. When you're under the age of 24, 25 years old, your brain is not fully developed. So you might think it's cool to run around with a big old pistol. But if you get killed before you're 20, you never understood that wasn't the way. Because all the influences around you are pushing you to believe, oh man, this is the thing to do. No, the hell it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. Being a gun toter ain't the thing to do. If you don't believe me, ask anybody who have to carry a gun every day. They don't want to drive down the street looking over their shoulders, clutching on their heat. But the choice they made forced them in it. Now you got to. When you done shot somebody and you done took somebody's life, you don't know what they people gonna do. Now you gotta be in that. You all the way in. But then when you understand that I'm killing people who look just like me, whether I'm selling them something, whether I'm shooting them, or whether I'm even promoting a message or something that I think cool, which is detrimental. Hey man, everybody ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you, life is not GTA. Life is not Grand Theft Auto. It never have been, and it never will be. If you don't believe me, go to the funeral home and just sit in there and look at them families who will not ever experience their loved one again. I was watching a video 2 days ago, might have been yesterday. This lady begged her son, he was a little rapper. She begged her son, baby, live for the Most High. Please live for the Most High. Now her son made his choice. Young dude, he wasn't even, again, his brain hadn't fully developed, but that ain't no excuse for your choice. He was all the way live. Everything he rapped about, he did it. And he met his demise by somebody killing him. The lady said she's still processing her son's death right now. But she understands the biggest thing she's hurtful for, he never really lived for the Most High. Because he was caught up by the influence of El Satan. And who is that? The devil. Or some would say you, your own worst enemy. See, if I was on here talking about who got the dopest mixtape, everybody be watching. Now, I'ma tell you what time it is. This is Riding with RMJR. And I'ma tell you like this. Share this, get in them comments and tell me am I tripping. But life is not GTA. And I'm